Have you ever seen a mountain explode into flames and ash? It sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, but it's real. This is a volcanic eruption. Today, we're diving deep into one of Earth's most powerful natural events, the volcanic eruption. From ancient disasters that changed history to modern-day eruptions that remind us how small we really are. This is nature at its most extreme. So, what exactly is a volcanic eruption? Deep beneath the Earth's surface, molten rock called magma builds up in chambers. When pressure becomes too great, this magma explodes through the Earth's crust, creating what we know as a volcanic eruption. Some eruptions are gentle, with rivers of glowing lava slowly flowing down the mountainside. Others are violent explosions that send clouds of ash miles into the sky, sometimes even affecting global weather patterns. Let's break it down step by step. The Earth isn't solid all the way through. Beneath our feet, there are layers: the crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. Deep in the mantle, rocks melt due to intense heat and pressure, forming magma. This magma rises toward the surface because it's less dense than the surrounding rock. When it reaches the surface through cracks or vents, boom! That's when an eruption happens. There are two main types of eruptions: effusive and explosive. Effusive eruptions happen when runny lava oozes out of cracks in the ground, like what happens in Hawaii. These eruptions are usually slow-moving and give people time to evacuate. Explosive eruptions, on the other hand, are much more dangerous. They can shoot ash, gas, and rocks high into the atmosphere, sometimes even destroying entire cities in minutes. Now, let's talk about what comes out during an eruption. 1. Lava. Molten rock that flows out of the volcano. Depending on its composition, lava can be thick and slow or fast and fluid. Ash clouds. Tiny particles of rock and glass that can travel thousands of miles, disrupting air travel and causing health problems. Pyroclastic flows, a deadly mixture of hot gas, ash, and rock that moves at speeds over 700 km/h, faster than most cars. Volcanic gases, like sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. Some gases can affect the climate for years. Lahars and mudflows made of water, ash, and debris. They can destroy everything in their path long after the eruption ends, but not all eruptions are destructive. Believe it or not, volcanoes also create life. The ash they release is full of minerals that make soil incredibly fertile, which is why some of the most productive farmlands in the world are near volcanoes. Now, let's take a look at some of the most famous eruptions in history. On to Mount Vesuvius, 79 AD, one of the most infamous eruptions in history. It buried the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under meters of ash and pumice, killing thousands in seconds. Krakatoa, 1883. Located in Indonesia, this eruption was so loud it was heard over 3,000 miles away, nearly the distance from London to New York. The explosion caused massive tsunamis and killed over 36,000 people. Mount St. Helens, 1980. In Washington State, USA, Mount St. Helens erupted violently, blowing off the top of the mountain and sending ash across 11 US states. Eyjafjallajökull, 2010. An Icelandic volcano that disrupted air travel across Europe for days. Millions of people were stranded because of the ash cloud. Tonga underwater volcano, 2022. A massive underwater eruption near Tonga created a shockwave that circled the globe twice. It was one of the biggest volcanic explosions in modern time. And now, here are 7 amazing facts about volcanic eruptions that will blow your mind. Famous volcanic eruptions in history. 7 amazing facts about volcanic eruptions. 1. The largest active volcano on Earth isn't Mauna Loa. It's actually underwater. Meet Tamu Massif, a giant shield volcano covering an area the size of New Mexico. 2. Volcanic eruptions can affect climate change. Big eruptions can cool the planet by releasing particles that reflect sunlight. Pompeii wasn't the only city destroyed by a volcano. In Indonesia, Krakatoa exploded so violently in 1883 that the sound was heard over 3,000 miles away, nearly the distance from London to New York. Some volcanoes erupt ice. On planets like Pluto and Neptune's moon Triton, cryovolcanoes spew water, ammonia, or methane instead of lava. Scientists use special tools like seismographs and satellites to predict eruptions. But predicting exactly when a volcano will blow is still very difficult. There are volcanoes on other planets. Venus has over 1,000 volcanoes, and Jupiter's moon Io is the most volcanically active place in our solar system. The word volcano comes from Vulcan. The Roman god of fire makes sense, right? So next time you see a peaceful mountain, remember, it might not be so peaceful underneath. If you enjoyed learning about Earth's fiery giants, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode, The Mystery of Sinkholes, where the ground just disappears. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring the wonders of our planet.